Hi students, I hope all of you are keeping well. Good. And also I think that you have done the works which I have related to the last chapter. Now we are going to study the second lesson. Before starting second lesson, in the last chapter we studied about the different modes that plants conduct their nutrition. And in second chapter lesson, we are going to study nutrition in animals, how animals conduct their nutrition. And the certain points I have noted on the board, which we will learn in this chapter. The first point is the different modes of nutrition that animals conduct. Second point, we will study holozoic nutrition. Third point, we will study nutrition in human beings. And fourth point, digestion in grass-eating animals. These are the main topics and points we are going to discuss in this particular chapter. Now I bring your attention towards each point. We will study each point in detail. First, modes of nutrition. Animals normally conduct three types of nutrition. First one is heterotrophic nutrition. We studied in last class, animals directly or indirectly depend on plants for their food, and this mode of nutrition is called heterotrophic nutrition. And second mode of nutrition is parasitic nutrition. Some animals live in or on the body of some other organism and take the food from those organisms, and this way of taking nutrition is called parasitic nutrition. And third mode of nutrition we studied is that saprophytic nutrition. Some animals take the dead or decaying organic matter of the other animals and take as their food. This is what is saprophytic nutrition. These are the different modes of nutrition that animals conduct. And the second point is holozoic nutrition. Animals take their food in the complex form, and these animals, with the help of an outer opening like a mouth, they take the food in their body, and this food is digested in the digestive system. So holozoic nutrition is possible only in those organisms those who have got a well developed digestive system. Here, amoeba, a microscopic organism which is also conducting the same holozoic nutrition. It has got a special feature, a special characteristic, a special development in its body. A small figure I have drawn here. It has got a extra growth on their body which helps them to move and also to trap food. This is called pseudopodium. With the help of this pseudopodium, amoeba engulfs or traps when it found a food particle around its body, near its body. And this food particle is trapped in this particular development, and that is called a vacuole. So once the food is trapped there, it mixes with some digestive juices and breaks up the complex food particle into a simpler form, digestive form. After that, it absorbs. And this is the vacuole which helps the amoeba to take this food. This is what holozoic nutrition in amoeba. But animals, developed animals, they have got a well digestive system. With the help of this digestive system, including human being, take their nutrition. This type of nutrition is called holozoic nutrition. So next is nutrition in human beings. We will study very detailed about. Yes, students. Now let's check the third point, that is nutrition in human beings. This is a process of various stages. How human being get its nutrition. The various steps are ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation, and digestion are the various stages through which a nutrition process is completed in human being. Let's check one by one. Which are the organs engaged in that? What are their functions? Like that we will study. The first process of nutrition is ingestion. Ingestion is a process of taking in food. We use our hand and put the food into our mouth. So mouth receives the food. The ingestion procedure starts from mouth. In mouth, we receive the food. With the help of teeth, we break the hard or bigger particles into small by chewing, and the tongue helps in chewing and identifying the taste, and along with salivary glands present in the mouth secretes saliva, which makes the food wet and even tastier. By mixing all these salivary saliva, the food becomes softer. That's why it helps us to chew the food better. So that also the salivary gland secretion, the saliva helps in digestion also. So the first procedure of breaking down of bigger particles of food or hard particles of food is taking place in the mouth with the help of these organs. This procedure is called ingestion. After the ingestion process is completed, the food moves to the digestive tract, that is called esophagus. And in esophagus, the food is pushed down to the stomach. And stomach is the next organ which helps in digestion. So digestion is assisted, accelerated with the help of liver secretions, pancreas secretions. Liver is the largest gland in our body which secretes bile juice. Pancreas secretes its secretions. These two secretions help food to be easily digested in the digestive system of the stomach, and this process is called digestion. So here the smaller particles, the broken particles, are again further broken into smaller or simpler forms with the help of these digestive juices, and the stomach muscles help the food to break it down further smaller and easy to absorb. So this is the second procedure of nutrition in human being, that is digestion. And the third stage is absorption. When the food is completely digested in the stomach, it is pushed down again to the small intestine. So absorption is mainly done in small intestine. The digested food is absorbed by the small intestine. There are, on the inner walls of the small intestine, there are some projections like finger projections, which is highly sensitive to absorb with the blood cells. So these will absorb the digested food. This procedure is called absorption. And further, from the small intestine, again the food is moved to the large intestine, where maximum drying, absorption of the food is done. All the drying procedure is completed in the large intestine. So for absorption, villi in the inside wall of the small intestine helps, and large intestine also helps the absorption. So this is the third stage of taking nutrition in human being. And the fourth stage is assimilation. Assimilation is the process of releasing, utilizing the absorbed food. So the nutrients, what is absorbed by the blood vessels, is transported to the various parts of the body, the cells, through circulatory system, and releasing of energy, mixing with oxygen, is done in the cell. And this entire procedure is called assimilation. The nutrients are absorbed, is transported through the blood vessels and circulatory systems. It is reached in the cells, and where the metabolism, releasing of energy, is taking place. This procedure is called assimilation. And the last stages of nutrition procedure is digestion. Digestion is a procedure where undigested or waste materials of the food is removed from the body. This procedure is called digestion. It is done with the help of the rectum and anus, which is connected to the end of the large intestine. So the rectum separates stool, a waste material, from the digestive tract and from the large intestine, and is removed through the anus. This way, the digestion procedure or taking of nutrition procedure is completed in human being. This is what the method of holozoic nutrition done in human beings. And the last stages or point of this chapter is digestion in grass eating animals. Animals like cattle, sheep, and all those grass eating animals, they cannot digest the hard glucose present in the green leaves called cellulose in a simple procedure. That's why their stomach is divided into 4 chambers, and the first green leaves what they eat directly goes into the one of the chambers, and once it is completing its eating process, it takes in a leisure, in a rest time, they take the grass which is already filled in the chambers of the stomach back again to the mouth, and they chew it mixing with the saliva and other digestive juice, then chew it very easy to break down the food stuffs. And this breaking down is done during a rest time. That's why you might have seen the animals like cow and all, they lay down somewhere and take continuous keeping chewing their mouths. This procedure is called cud eating. Because of this feature, they are called ruminant. And this way they eat up the food, chew up the food again, and they swallow it. This entire procedure of digesting hard cellulose, the glucose of this organism is called rumination. That's why these animals are called ruminant. This is the procedure of digesting food in grass eating animals. Here, this is the end of this chapter. All the important points we have discussed. Now I request you to read this chapter very thoroughly, sincerely, and carefully to understand each topics. I will forward you with the questions, and this time I am not giving you extra questions. I will just circle all the exercises and questions which you need to do on your fair copy, and through a PDF file I will set. And all the other objective type questions also I will answer and send it. You will copy it all on your fair copy and try to find the answers of the questions which I have circled. And this copy should be checked later. Thank you.